Here we are at Center Camp. Coming into the Jazz Cafe. Here's the Tangled Up in Blues Dome.
Grief is a freight train. Oh, what's a little pain when you've got so much to love? Grief is a freight train. Oh, what's a little pain when you've got so much to love? Slow dream, oh, what a little thing when you've got so much to lose. Hope is a fast car, only takes you so far. You've got a lot to
lose. Okay, now walking into Center Camp. I may get stopped using the camera.
up this dust in every orifice. No, Lisa. We already did Lisa. We did the Lisa song. We're gonna bring her back when I get genital warts, and then we're talk about that and our trip to Planned Parenthood. Sponsored by Larry. She doesn't. And the makers of Burning Anus. Okay, that's over the top. I wish I would have auto-censored that one. Tommy, start singing.
Let's do something. Let's count things down.
Yes, it's kicking in. Indigestion, that is. And anyway, so he's like, I get here and I'm all like, man, you know, all right, you know, it's cool, you know, I'm gonna show these bastards something. And I got here and I was like, holy fuck, these are some weird fucking people. And you know, the greatest thing about Burning Man for me was, you know, in my entire life, I was the one that broke everyone else's boundaries. In my whole life, I never met someone really that broke my boundaries, including my drill instructors, you know. And I was a jarhead, so, you know, I had some insane drill instructors. But, you know, I came here and I found out there's just some things I'm not okay with. Okay? And I found out I wasn't even close to fucking weird. You people are fucking weird. Alright? Says the man in a dress with an elephant goiter. Yeah, so, you know. When I got here, you know, the most important thing I learned here, and I'll never forget it, and I hope someone says this to you, and if you've never heard this before, on the third day I was here, I had a real problem accepting gifts. A real problem with that. Like, I had to, like, give something, you know, do that whole bullshit exchange thing, which invalidates the gift, by the way, for those of you who haven't figured that out yet. But what I did was I took a massage at this, like, lavender tent and shit, you know. Right? Well, I'm a little softer than I used to be. So anyway, I get in this lavender tent and they're like massaging me and I'm trying not to get hard on. And, because it was a guy. And, you know, so I'm like doing this whole thing and I'm like, you know what, I have to just be able to like, just be chill and accept this. And like, I had this whole awakening. And I walked back to my camp and that guy I didn't think was so weird. As I was walking across the courtyard, I'll never forget, it was a Camp Gallivant. It was at 3 and B. And I was walking across the courtyard, and he says, because he knows my real name, we won't, you know, discuss that here. But he says, my name wasn't yet Fella Fitzgerald, but he says, Fella, or the name, my real name, are you yet? And I looked at him and I said, you motherfucker. I thought I had that to myself, but it must have been the way I walked or something, but he knew that I had just had this thing figured out, like, holy shit. This, I kind of figured out, like, where I stood in the, and I wasn't really okay with it, because I was way far from the boundaries than I thought I was. I was nowhere near the fucking edge. You guys were all at the edge, and I was just, like, standing there like a little boy, like, I don't know if this is okay. And he said, are you yet? And I was like, you know what, I think I am. That was the most important thing I learned here at Burning Man, was where I fit. And, you know, that some things are not cool. For me, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool. Like, I always felt like I had to push boundaries just to be cool. But you know what? You're cool right the way you fucking are.
Yeah.
Right here, right now.
Yeah.
Who you are is fucking cool. So, just breathe that in a couple of times. And then go to the poly camp. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what song I was gonna do. Are we gonna smack the wife? Well, I'll tell you what this song is about. This is a song about an assassin. And I hope you're okay with that. Because I'm okay with that. But this is a guy that sneaks around in the back streets and the alleyways late at night. He takes lives. And this musical, this three-penny opera, as it's called, is about a lot of characters, but this one in particular, he's a sneaky bastard. And he's around there. And he's got special gloves, you know, so he doesn't get traces of blood on him. And he keeps his knife back way out of sight. And you gotta watch out for this guy, Mac, tonight. And Bobby Darin and all these other guys sang it all real sweet and nice. They go, the shark bites. But it's not nice. It's a guy that goes around killing people for their money. So, listen to the way it should be said. This is the song, what it's really about. Woo! You know what that shark has? Pretty teeth, babe. And it keeps them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Mac Heath, babe. And it keeps it back here way out of sight. You know when that shark bites with his teeth, babe, scarlet billows, well, they start to spread. But fancy gloves, though, has old Mac Heath. This is way before latex. So there's never a trace of red. Now on the sidewalk, Sunday morning, here there lies a body, just oozing light, and someone sneaking round the